What Francis did is insane. What he did against Tyson Fury, insane. Francis still a winner. Him leaving the UFC, fumbling the bag, all that. Francis has won. He made $20 million just on this fight. His last fight, he made $600,000. So don't get it twisted. Francis has beat the game. Even though he got mollywopped on Friday, Francis is still the winner. He still made more than damn near the entire card you watch on UFC 299. One guy made more money than all of them combined at UFC 299. So all this is icing on the cake. His performance against Fury got him to this fight against Anthony Joshua. He's won. No matter what happened on Friday night, Francis won. I know we got knocked out. Doesn't matter. If he retired this morning, Francis has won. But like I said, this is exactly how this should have went. I didn't give Francis a freaking shot against Tyson Fury. And in all reality, he shouldn't have even gotten there with him. A guy that's been boxing since he was 4, facing an MMA fighter, what happened Friday is exactly what should happen. Stylistically, Anthony Joshua, now this isn't saying much. All of them are a nightmare. Anybody in the top 50 are a nightmare for Francis as far as professional boxing goes. But if you compare Tyson Fury to Anthony Joshua, you look at Francis's skills, you would go, if you had to pick, who does he have the best chance to beat? The guy with the most elusive footwork we've ever seen in a heavyweight, can box southpaw, traditional, can go forwards, can go backwards, can do it all, who's beat the best of the best, who's never been beat. Do we like that for Francis's chance? Because what's Francis's chances here? He needs to land one big right hand or a big left hook. Okay, that's going to be tough against a guy like Tyson Fury. Or we have Anthony Joshua, a little more flat-footed, 2-time gold medalist, I know, but we're just talking about what's his best chances to land the one big knockout. Has the guy been knocked down before? Yeah. Does he trade? Yeah, I'll sit down and trade. Does he get hit? Yeah, he does get hit. All right, I'll take Joshua. Now, pick your poison. Neither of them are a good matchup for Francis. Both of them should beat him in under 2 rounds and probably should beat him within a round if this is how the game should go. There's not enough hours in the day for Francis to make up in his lack of experience to compete with a guy like Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury. He should not even be in there. But he is. Anthony Joshua just mollywopped Francis. Wasn't a competition. But again, this is what we expected when Francis fought Tyson. Francis, with very little experience, was not known as a technician even in the UFC, comes over to boxing. Okay. He got $20 million just for this one fight. He beat the game. Remember, whether it's boxing, bare knuckle MMA, game bred, one championship, Ryzen, PFL, Bellator, UFC, it's all under one umbrella. What do we call it? Prize fighting. You want the biggest prize. Whether you're fighting a guy with no arms, fighting a celebrity, fighting Mario Lopez, the goal is prize. Prize fighting. Francis got the biggest prize, $20 million. If you look at the lawsuit, the antitrust lawsuit going on against the UFC, that's more money than Conor has made from the UFC. That's more money. Name a fighter. Go, I'll wait. That's more money than Brock Lesnar's ever got paid. That's more money than Anderson Silva got paid. That's more money than GSP got paid. That's more money than BJ Penn got paid. We can keep going. That's more money than Khabib got paid. Francis is a prize fighter and got the biggest prize. He won. I know he got embarrassed. Cool, dude. He's set for life. His kids are set for life. He won the game. No matter what happens now. So let's talk about what happens now. Well, the worst case scenario did happen. What happens is exactly what we all thought would happen. He gets mollywopped and outclassed by Anthony Joshua, right? This is what we thought would happen against Tyson. It didn't, so it extended his shelf life in professional boxing for one more fight, one mega fight. Cool. So what happens now? Well, he's 0-2. He's 0-2. He had one good performance, one awful performance. Okay, cool. Tyson Fury rematch? Oof, maybe. If Tyson wants to do that, it's tough. Tyson like, I'm going to fight Usyk, And then he has to fight Joshua. Because I think this makes the Tyson Fury Joshua fight even bigger. Man, I just beat the shit out of the guy you struggled with. Yeah, but I didn't train for him. Doesn't matter. I beat the brakes off of him. What's up? So the Joshua Tyson kind of overshadows the Tyson Francis rematch. That's what happens there. But again, you got Tyson still has to fight, I think, the best boxer in the world, Usyk. He has to get through that. So Tyson is busy with other things. So you're not getting Tyson Francis anytime soon, if ever. Joshua rematch, not happening. Wasn't competitive. If you want to stay in boxing, there's one, Huckleberry. There's one, Wilder. Wilder play ball. He's coming off a loss. Francis has a much better chance to beat Wilder than anybody else. Are his chances good? Absolutely not. But again, it's prize fighting. Do you think, if you're Francis' manager or you're his mom or dad, whoever, who guides Francis in his next decision on fighting, would you guide Francis to fight in the PFL against a Brazilian we've never heard of? Quick, what's his name? That's what I thought. So would you point him towards that direction, fight MMA, coming off this brutal knockout? Probably not. There's not much money there. Or do you take a stab at calling Deontay Wilder out? Do that in, maybe as the undercard, of Joshua Fury. Because there's no way he's going to be ready anytime soon after he fights Usyk. That's not going to be a quick fight. That's going to be a dog fight. Very tough fight for Fury. Very tough fight. Usyk is the best boxer on this planet. Very tough fight. Very tough. Notice how Francis ain't calling Usyk out. No. No one's calling Usyk out. That's not happening. So you could do, and that'd be a fun card. Anthony Joshua, Fury, Francis, Wilder. And then if Francis, in some crazy fashion, gets a knockout over Wilder, and Wilder beats Joshua, now you could do that, the rematch. There's money there. But all signs are pointing, if I'm Francis's team, we're not fighting the PFL. That's not happening. Forget about those days. He's a prize fighter. The prize is in boxing. Even though he got starched, the prize is in boxing. That's what it is. Francis won.